The first letter arrived at midnight. Sealed with crimson wax, it bore no return address. Only her name in elegant looping script, Isla Moreau. She hesitated before opening it, sensing something unnatural about the parchment. It smelled faintly of roses and something deep, something metallic. You are cordially invited to an evening of indulgence beneath the moon's pale gaze. Come alone. Midnight. The Blackthorn Manor. The paper tingled against her fingertips. Her body shivered, not from fear, but from something else. Curiosity? Anticipation? Blackthorn Manor had been abandoned for years, a ruin of Gothic grandeur at the edge of the city. No one went there. No one dared. And yet that night, she found herself standing at its iron gate. The doors opened before she could knock. Candlelight flickered inside, casting shadows on the high stone walls. A fire crackled in a grand hearth, illuminating the figure that awaited her. He stood by the fireplace, tall and impossibly beautiful, skin like polished ivory, dark eyes that held secrets and promises. His lips curved, the kind of smile that made Isla's breath hitch in her throat. "You came," he murmured. His voice was smooth, like silk slipping over bare skin. She should have been afraid. Every part of her warned her to run, but something in the air, something heady, intoxicating, held her in place. The doors swung shut behind her. "Who are you?" Isla susurró. The man stepped forward, brushing his fingers along the pulse of her throat. She gasped. His touch was cold, but it sent fire through her veins. "I am your host, Isla, and tonight you are the guest of honor." A shudder of pleasure and fear rolled through her. The candles dimmed, shadows stretching like grasping hands. And then she saw them, figures emerging from the darkness, watching, waiting. Their eyes gleamed, hungry and knowing. She had not walked into a party. She had walked into a feast, and she was the offering.